So our 3 rules are this, and if you want to write them down. Rule number 1, we really want one base on each side. And what I mean by this is like this. I want one of these and one of these. Tonight we're going to have many more. So if you're like, well, that's a stupid rule, but you'll see in a little bit, right? That's the first thing we want. The second thing that we want in our rules is we want those bases to match. Do you see how this one is a 4 and this one's a 16? That's bad. We're going to want to change that in a minute. We're going to do these problems in a second. And the third thing that we do is if everything happens and the bases match and there's one on one side and one on the other, our favorite thing to do is we just cross those bases off, right? We just cross them off, right? So those are our rules. So we're going to start off easy, move to medium, try a hard one, and learn one last thing today. And then we got this down, and you guys are geniuses. So here we go. Let's take a look at the nice, easy one. And the nice, easy one says this. Is there one base on one side and one base on the other? Yes. Do they match? Yes. Can I then cross them off? Yes, I can. And then it's super easy, right? We're good to go. X equals 13. Nothing scary, right? That's the first part. Now let's go a little bit harder. Do I have one base on one side and one base on the other? Yes. Do they match? No, they don't match. So I need to change this guy so he matches the 4. Can you do that right now on your paper? Can you change that 16 to something using the number 4 with an exponent? Can you do that? I'll give you a second. It's all day. So here's what I got. Let's see how you did. 4x plus 4 to the x plus 1. What the hell am I thinking? I'm not even saying that right. And then 4 squared. Are we good? Now let's think about it. Base on one side, base on the other. Yay. Matchers. Yay. Ignore. Yay. 2x plus 1 equals 2. And if you're thinking, Mrs. T, why are these all dumb answers? And that's because I made them up in my head, and I'm sorry. Tomorrow on the quiz, they'll be nice. But I just made them up. Okay, let's try the last one. And if you can do the last one, you've got this going on. So let's take a look at this last one. I have a mess on one side and a mess on the other, and nothing's matching. So what I need to start with is I need to do everything so I have a base 2. So I'm going to want to move that up. I want to change this guy to 2 to the something right there, and then I'm good to try this one. This is just like the starter that we did. So if you could try this one real quick, that would be awesome. I'm going to do it in a minute. You can do that, like literally, that's probably harder than the hardest one on the quiz. Because that has everything. Zane is doing this problem for me and putting his phone down. Oh, awesome. I will leave you alone. So I'm hoping what Zane did, I'm pretty sure he did, he moved that 2 up, right? And then he said, oh, here we go, that's what it looks like. And he went, oh, that's 2 to the 3rd. But he remembered, I'm pretty certain, that if I got this goo outside, I have to do a little bit of baby distribution. So I'm going to say 2 to the negative 3x minus 1 equals 2 to the 3, and then I ignore that and ignore that. Negative 3x minus 1 equals 3. Negative 3x equals 4. X equals 4 over negative 3. Can I see a finger wiggle if you got that? Do I have like more than half of my class getting that? Okay. Okay. So that's everything that we did yesterday. No lie. That's what we did yesterday. We're adding in one thing, and I'm going to be honest with you. It is easy, but it might make your head explode a teeny tiny bit. Are you ready? So here we go. So I am changing this problem really quickly. I'm going to do that right now. I want to do a 5 right here. That's a 5. Okay. So here's what happens. We have too many bases. So what I want to do real quick, I'm going to rewrite this problem nice and big for you guys on a new sheet. So I think it was 7 minus 3, 5 minus 2. Okay. 7 minus 3x times 7, 5x. Oh, I think it was plus 2. I'm just checking my thing. Minus 2. Minus 2 equals 7. I think it was 12. Okay, here we go. This is weird. It's easy, but it's weird. If you remember what I said in the beginning, you need to have one base on one side, one base on the other. And here's the problem. I have 2 bases on this side. I have too many bases. So what I need to do is jam them together, right? I need to jam them so they're just one base. Now, here's what I need you guys to think about. So everyone's putting down their pencils and they're watching me, and everyone's, because it's going to be a little bit weird. So Sarah's watching me on this one, putting her book down. Okay, so take a look at this. If we have x to the 4th, let me change that a little bit. Let's make it x to the 4th, y to the 3rd. And I have a dot right here. I'm putting this guy x to the 5th, y to the 7th. What did you guys do in the very beginning problems to put those guys together? Well, you would add those little exponents, right? So we wouldn't get x to the 20th. We said that was 4 plus 5, or x to the 9, and 3 plus 7, x to the 10. Does that make sense, right? Is that cool? So you're thinking, why are you telling us this, Miss T? Why the hell does this matter? And I'm going to show you why this matters. We'll get rid of that thing. So here's what we're going to do. We need to cram these 2 guys together. And the way you cram them together is you put one down and you just add all of their exponents together in a big pile. You just add them together. So you're going to say negative 3x. Oh, God, what is wrong with me today with the messy? It's just terrible looking. Hold on, let me try that again. Negative 3x plus 5x minus 2 equals 7 to the 12. Does that make sense? That's how we put it together. So if you have a bunch of bases, you're just going to cram all their exponents together. So now it's a pretty easy problem because now I can cancel my bases, right? So I don't let the fact that I had a bunch of them all spread out fool me. It's like, okay, everyone just get in the car. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't want to take 5 cars out if we're going out with my family. Just everyone get in one car. So I'm going to say negative 3x plus 5x minus 2 equals 12. And guess what? That's a super easy algebra 1 problem. That's not even scary, right? So we're going to just say 2x minus 2 equals 12. 2x equals 14. X equals 7. Are we okay with that? Yeah. Yes. No. We will, but you'll see it's super easy. Yeah, that's coming. So I want you guys to try one. Are you guys ready? You're going to write this down anywhere on your paper. I'm going to make it up in my head. Okay, can you guys give this one a try? I know it looks weird, but once you see that, get the hang of it, like to cram stuff together with the same base. That was awesome that Mosin just said. We're going to see what happens when the base isn't the same, but it's super easy. Super easy. Again, poor A period. I thought it was so crappy, and then this period was so much better. Your grade is like 3% higher as a whole class. Maybe you're just smarter. Maybe. But here's the trick. Everyone wants to multiply those. Like, do I have to claw it? No, we're just cramming them in the same car. That's all we're doing. We're just adding them all up. So if you want to, you can add them all up like in a big string, or you could just do it right now. Like 3 and 2 is 5x, and 4 and 1 is plus 5 equals 3 to the 15. Then it's so easy. It's so easy. But it is weird looking. I know it's like, what the holy hell is she doing? So did you guys get x equals 2? Are we okay on that? Yeah. Okay. Let's circle back now and let's try this guy over here. Ooh. We're starting to head to what Martha was asking. I got a 4 on this side, yay. I'm going to cram it together with this guy, yay. But that's not a 4. How can I turn a 1 into a 4? 4 to the what? 4 to the 0. Brings on fire. Give that one a shot. Nice. Sorry, this one over here. And we're just cramming them together. And I'm going to go ahead and just change that right now. Right? Super easy. So here's what I did. I just crammed that one side together. Again, super impressive math word there, crammed together. And then I can, one base on one side, one base on the other. I'm ready to get rid of those. And I'm going to say, I'm going to put that together. It looks like 2 plus 1p. Does that seem right? Equals 0. And I move the 2 over. It's 1p equals 2. So, did you get p equals -2? Am I being an idiot here? Is that right? Am I okay? Yeah, thanks, Kristen. Someone's listening to me. Okay, how about it we get a little weirder? We don't need to do that one. Okay, I think we can try that one on your own. Let's see how you do on that one. Try that one. See how you do. And then we're going to do that one, and all of a sudden, Melissa's on fire on that one because that one doesn't have the same base, and we're going to talk about what to do, and it's going to be super easy. I'm walking around, so if anyone needs me, you can grab me if you need me. I will. I'll do that right now. Anyone know of anyone who's still getting COVID?
Yeah.
Is it you? Like, I'm hearing a lot of
Well,
stuff.
not like me personally, but like,
No, I mean, I'm hearing a lot of stuff and a lot of flu, but I'm
Yeah.
not hearing a ton of COVID.
yeah, someone I know just got it.
I think it's floating out there, but not like, I mean, just as many people get
One of my
stuck.
teachers had it like a week ago.
Yeah, I think it's weird. It just seems like everything, I mean,
Drugs.
huh?
Drugs.
Yeah, Tom has struck.
Really?
Yeah, so, yeah, struck it's awful. It hurts. Okay, you guys ready? Let's see how I did. Let's see how you did. So I'm cramming everything together. So I got 1m there and 2m there. I got 3m. Minus, look, those go away. Yay! Equals 5 to the third. 3m equals 3. M equals 1. Yay! Okay, so I need you to listen up if you've been like ignoring me. So watch now. What happens when my bases aren't the same? I need everything on this problem to be a 3. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this 3 to the second, and 3 to the 2n, and 3 to the third. Then I'm going to cram the one side together, and then I'm good to go, right? So the only thing we want to be careful of is, everyone's tempted to multiply those, but you don't. When you cram everyone in the same car, you just add them all together, right? You're just adding those exponents. And it's really easy to get it confused in your head, right? I do. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. So I'm going to go ahead and say 3 to the 2 plus 2n equals 3 to the 3. Those go away. So I'm going to go ahead and say 2 plus 2n equals 3, 2n equals 1, n equals 1/2. So, not so bad, nothing, yeah? We're good. I told you it'd be fine. Okay, last one, best one. This is everything. If you can do this problem, you are ready for the quiz tomorrow. This is as bad as it gets. This is literally everything we've done. One pretty problem. I don't think it turns out nicely. Maybe not. Not so much. Yeah. Oh no, it does. It does. It turns out good. It turns out good. I'm actually even going to turn off the video and find it. Negative 1? You guys, you get negative 1? Yeah? Everything you good? Negative 1? Oh, no, not good. Okay. Hang in there. You need to, and, I'm gonna be honest, I was getting so close up from the school. I'm like, oh, I'm tired. And I thought, okay, I'm just gonna rinse off and throw it on clothes, and I was like, I'm full of my area. So, this is close to, I kind of thought, ooh, like pandemic days. Remember, you just roll out of bed? Okay, you guys wouldn't roll out of bed. Remember how you roll over and turn your phone on, and you call that school? Remember that? Yes, sir. Okay. You have one. You made a boat of it. Yes, I would literally get out and just like, put something on my pajamas. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. Well, why would you care? Like, literally, why? And I wanted to eat. Like, what? I don't understand. Like, if you're not, I get not eating if there's a rodent problem, but like, literally, to be truthful, why did Sarah having her sandwich? What did it do that was bad for me? Nothing. And if anything, she was hungry. So once she ate it, she's gonna pay more attention, right? So that was it. Oh, hey, let's do this really quick so I can turn off the recording. And then I'll talk you through this. So remember, when we got two things here, we're gonna cram them together. 4, 2n and 3n is 5n plus 3 equals, oh, I gotta do this guy and move him up to the top. 4 to the negative 2. It's kind of like a little game. And then these guys go away. 5n plus 3 equals negative 2. 5n equals negative 5. N equals negative 1. That's how you do it. I like that problem. Goodbye to my friends who are watching the video.